We're ENIGMAcoustics, and this is 2013 T.H.E. show, Newport Beach, California. It's an absolute pleasure and privilege to have been invited by Mr. Richard Beers in order to exhibit at the prestigious T.H.E. show, Newport Beach, California 2013. We really wanted to be able to take this opportunity to demonstrate the capabilities of our one-of-a-kind Sopranino series super tweeter, as well as the groundbreaking Mythology M1 full-range bookshelf series speakers to the general masses. This is considered our first consumer-based audio video show of North America, and we were very excited again to have this opportunity to let the world know that there is a product out there that is simply a one-of-a-kind and that will definitely be a well-invested tool for any household in order to experience a high level of sound reproduction. The reactions so far has been just phenomenal. Clients and potential customers, prospective dealers, media outlet reviewers have simply been quite amazed as to what our product is able to do in the real life demonstration setting. Keep in mind that we're in a hotel room in Orange County, California, which is by any means the most optimal listening environment.
It's a very beautiful speaker, both visually and sonically. I love it.
Nice, really nice. Tweeters make a big difference.
I was really impressed with the difference on those Magicos. Obviously, the Magicos sound pretty good by themselves, but then to be able to hear them sound that much better, it was hard to believe.
A gentleman came by, he was very amazed. I think himself is an ID designer. He was very impressed with the design of the Sopranino super tweeters to begin with, but after he was able to hear it, he was able to really understood what the capabilities of the system is in order to really enhance just any competently built speaker system that are out there.
Oh, I think these things were amazing. The enhancement was, it was really obvious, really quite clear.
Well, the first one is the acoustic version of Isn't She Lovely? The part that people stresses on obviously is his intro, when James Taylor proceeds to whistle. After the Sopraninos is activated, people are able to almost vividly sense and almost see Mr. Taylor himself.
Sweet, nice. Noticeable.
Very noticeable. Very noticeable.
And it's not, I don't like being irritating.
Sounded like
right now it's pretty
someone was in the
available. Next, obviously, is one that perhaps people have gotten quite tired of it. It's the live acoustic version of the Eagles of Hotel California from the Hell Freezes Over. And that is simply the overall harmonic presentation from the very intro to where the vocal comes in, that people are able to grasp the intricacies and the uniqueness of how every little nuances of the mixture from all the instruments that can be somehow clearly imaged right in front of them. That's definitely one of the takeaways we've gotten from the show. Last but not least is the Oscar Peterson trio from their We Get Request album. He also begins with a very unique combo of triangles and cello playing by utilizing the Sopranino super tweeters. Some have actually said to me afterwards, you know what, Wade, that actually sounded like a different recording altogether. So I think that we definitely take that as a big compliment.
Well, hearing the triangle at first, before your product was introduced to the configuration, it was somewhat flat, even though it was musically very musical, very nice. But then once you add in your product,
correct.
Yeah, you could just hear it vibrate, and you could feel it as well. So I thought that was a great. It really opened up the highs.
So you get to hear all that versus just trying that initial attack and then a quick fade.
That was perfectly fine before, but it's a lot better now.
The older generations that were able to really, through the usage of our high frequency super tweeter, they was able to capture a lot of the sounds that they didn't think that was going to be possible for them to hear. this is something that you've got to hear. And I think if we can start the conversation, I think that our product and our technology we're putting behind it will definitely be able to speak for itself.